catch right now.
Do you think they just go for a spirit hero? I mean, Ember and Void are both in the pool. I
That's
think they
kind of my
probably want
thought.
to just
Yeah,
default onto the Ember Spirit.
the
We're gonna
Mars.
double
Okay,
pick.
that'll do it. There's your catch. And a Techies. Bigot Techies, classic. I mean, Mars Techies is such a strong off lane, to be honest. Like, there's your burst damage you were talking about as well. This is
Mhm.
good. I like this pick a lot.
I all right.
Templar
I haven't
assassin.
got to see a B God Techie's game firsthand. I've watched it be cast. I've not closely examined it myself. Everybody goes off about he is absolutely insane on this in the Skywrath Mage, and as you can see, they ended up banning out the Skywrath on Wildcard, but they forgot about the Techies. Does that mean that Wildcard aren't really worried about it? Maybe. I know that TA is an amazing hero against it. Like you jump on him with a suicide, you block the majority of the damage, like a single high damage nuke. It stops the mines. She's running through the jungle. The 100% damage block for each instance is super good against the high damage on it.
Yeah.
So
I think
maybe they
like
just planned for this.
I think like one of the things is like B God's Techies beforehand, like before the rework, was like an absolute terror, like a menace, because like playing against old Techies when there was someone who was very good at it was such a pain to deal with. And I think right now they just like it's still something that B God just loves to play, and I think Techies is a ridiculously high magic damage hero if he's able to get his spells off. So we'll see how it
Hmm.
works. If they do get the arena spear combos onto the TA, like it's a pretty easy kill for them.
That is true. Uh, so again, I mean, you wanted to see catch from the cut earlier. They took the Mars. They filled that purpose. What do you want to see from Wildcard to help round things off? Oh wow, they
They
end up
need
banning out the Underlord
someone
anyways.
else who can go in with the DK right now from the mid lane.
Mhm. Well, they ban
Get
out
rid of
exactly that.
Lesh. That's good tower push. They definitely need that on the cut. So something that they
Mhm.
struggle with. The Viper would have been, of course, just a massive problem.
Mhm.
I
But
mean,
yeah,
you
definitely
could
going to
still
be
go just for the Ember Spirit here. It's actually really good. I think you do.
we're up against Wildcard. I wouldn't mind to see that. I'm not even sure who they'd pick that would be like the perfect counter to the Ember in the mid lane on Wildcard. They go for the Queen of Pain instead. Do you think Wildcard goes for the Ember Spirit regardless of being this co-op? Like skill based matchup got a little bit easier for the Ember ever since they reduced the cooldown of Sleight of Fist. You're able to dodge out the daggers more often. Um,
I mean, maybe they were anticipating it to be a TA mid, but I mean, this is
no, it's
TA
like
into
almost
Mars
always
is like
TA safe
pretty
lane.
easy for the TA.
Yeah. So how do you figure that they round this one out? They've got 2 minutes, so a lot of time to work with here. I feel like you have like okay catch at this point. You can lock people down. Your team fight isn't amazing.
I should go Kunkka.
Kunkka does solve a lot of those problems. A okay clear. I mean, you need a little bit more clear to deal with the CK because CK goes right through the refraction charges. They don't have AoE disable outside of the Acorn shot now, and that doesn't feel that reliable because it can always just
Kunkka
like
is pretty rough into the
cut the
co-op
tree.
still, though.
Go for the Tide Hunter instead. So we're going to see somebody in a weird lane here.
It is
S
mid
Dragonite.
DK.
Yeah. Esk on the Dragonite. We rarely see Dragonite played in the mid lane these days. It's almost specifically in the off lane, but Wildcard is one of the few teams that have run a Dragonite support recently. I
Yeah.
remember seeing Sammy play that position 5 during the DPC. So maybe we shouldn't be too surprised that they pick it elsewhere. This is a wild set, by the way.
Which one?
The DK.
That's another like relatively old one. It's been out for a while.
Really? It
Yeah.
doesn't look old.
Yeah. There's two four.
It looks
There's
like something that there's no way they would have approved in the game back in the day.
it's been on for a while. There's two styles to this one. It was one of those ones that had like the style unlock option for the second color a while
And this
back.
is the style
Like
unlock.
right when that feature like was first added to Dota, this was like one of those sets.
Pretty cool. All right. Which draft would you say that you prefer? I mean, I mentioned that they didn't really have team fight on Wildcard, and they solved that problem with the last pick. Tidehunter is one of the best team fight heroes in the game, especially if he can eventually get himself an Aghanim Scepter, deals with the CK reasonably well. It allows him to set up on towers. I'd say that's one of the better picks they could have gone, but again, a little bit awkward in your mid because of it. Well,
I mean,
your thoughts, Ricky? Which
it-
draft do you prefer?
I actually do prefer the
your
cuts
mind is
draft.
broken.
I prefer the cuts draft. It's just like I'm looking at this and I'm trying to figure out like if like this mid DK can do it, but mid DK feels so underwhelming, and I don't even feel like it beats Queen of Pain mid anyway.
Mhm.
But Wildcard is definitely just like the more consistent team, I would say, and that's the part where it's like
Damn.
you have to go. It's like hard to go against that, but I do like the
I
cuts
can't
draft.
believe this guy just called the cut bad.
I mean,
The cut fans are going to be real mad about that one.
I didn't say they were bad. I just said Wildcard's more consistent. You know.
We're no fun to gaslight when you're reacting this slow.
It's my
all
boomer
right.
age getting up there, you know.
So good.
Yeah. We need vision. Top power rune. Is that really a location on the map that exists? Why is the whole
Yo,
village
where's the
here?
whole village here?
Thank you very much, Eves.
God, how is this man still alive?
Thank you, Sammy.
Shh, what? We're doing smoking. Let's go.
I'm gonna get in trouble for all chatting that. Thank you, Wildcard, for dropping my voice lines.
Yes, of course, of course.
I'm grateful to you.
All right. So, well, I'm over on the Pugna. I imagine the top lane is going to be relatively easy for the Tide Hunter. You, like, have the option of just like not dropping your anchor smash whenever. That is a crazy drawing that he has right now. There are questions in the lobby concerning what they're currently doing, but all's good. You know, I recited the rules to them, and you know we never break the rules here in NA Dota.
It's street Dota, man. There are no rules.
There's one rule. All right. Do I llama? It looks like they don't want to approach this bounty rune here on either side.
I'm surprised they're actually going to be able to just give that other rune away. So they're going to get 3 here on the side of the cut.
Yeah. Looks like he was thinking about going for it, then changed his mind partway through. He does have that observer ward, so saw techies coming up the hill and figured it just wasn't worth it. So
Instantly dewarded here, by the way.
Oh my god. Is he going to deward it?
Yeah, Sam saw it.
Sam? Oh my god, Sam is a
Oh!
genius. Oh no.
Yeah, he saw him place the ward.
Second time's a charm. Yeah. Let's go, Sammy. Yeah. And now the enemy team realizes that it's probably an observer ward somewhere around there.
But they're going to get it
Let's see
wrong
if
if they
they're
check
able
the
to
high
do it.
ground.
It's true. They will get a sentry ward though.
Very not cool.
Yeah. So Kits over in the mid lane ends up going Scream of Pain first, level 1, and that's kind of common just so you're able to secure yourself your range creep. Sometimes you see people go dagger and start the harass pretty early, but you want to be able to get gold for that bottle as quickly as possible.
It also
This is
just
what he's
allows you
done.
to shove the lane. Like, look at how many creeps Esk has to deal with, and Dragon Knight is not a hero that, you know, clears creep waves. He's going to take a lot of damage from this.
He is. No points in Dragon's Blood just yet.
He'll get
He's
it
under his
now.
tower. Now he's got Dragon's Blood, so he's got a decent amount of armor work. All right, nice. But still missing a lot of last hits underneath his tower, so Kit's doing pretty well here. Not surprising. I mean, Queen of Pain does pretty well against most melee heroes, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Still well played by Kits over there. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Agent B got up against Yves. Again, you've got like single bursts of big damage on the techies. So Templar Assassin's Refraction does work wonders against it. We'll probably get it at level 3. Obviously, you want Meld, just your level 1 ability to help secure the range creep and trade with the enemies, and have side blades to help harass them out. Then you start maxing out Refraction.
Nice courier there, taken down by Overlom.
Yeah.
I mean, overall,
Well-
pretty slow start to the lane. Like, nothing all too crazy happening here, but they really want to apply
Ricky
the
says
pressure.
it's boring and he wants entertainment.
I would say they want to apply pressure to the TA before she gets this level 3, and that's exactly what they're going to do. The silence does catch them. One more auto attack's going to find the kill, and now Sam in trouble. Z's fallen low as well, and yeah, okay, that's exactly what I expected. They did a really good job. They dropped the sentry in the center of the lane as well, just so that you couldn't play around with that meld.
I didn't see what happened. I wasn't looking very closely in the bottom lane. Was Nightmare on cooldown?
You got silenced.
No, why didn't he drop the Nightmare when he saw the blast off coming?
You didn't see the blast off coming. He was in a
computer.
trees.
Oh, yeah. Again, I missed the beginning of that engagement there. Good eye, Ricky. Sammy wouldn't have made such a mistake. We've seen him, grab Reaper sites and whatnot before. Okay, very surprising here in the mid lane. Kits is going to do a little bit better at CSing than the Dragon Knight, but he has no points in the dagger. He's just gone 0-1-2.
He's still holding a point, but I imagine you have to go back for a point in Shadow Strike, otherwise you don't sustain the lane on quad. That's what made her a strong lane hero. Especially against a hero like DK, who just out regens you eventually if you don't.
Yeah. You do farm faster with this build. Like, you're able to go with your small camp and like double scream it, clear it out reasonably quickly. But you don't push out the DK like this. I thought that'd be what she'd be going for. Dragon Knight has gone double bracers of Dragon's Blood, so he is pretty tanky and he's already got a lot of regen. So maybe just they figures it's a pointless exercise. Nice grabbing the bounty rune there by Kits.
They're gonna actually just chase him down here. Wait, never mind. Esk went the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they scout out the rotation there. But if Kits jumps forward onto the water rune, all right. They actually
had a ward top.
That Toadwink, rotating in. So they deny Kits from being able to refill this bottle, so you're not able to use the Scream of Pain as efficiently as you want. And actually ends up going 2 points in the blink.
Yeah.
So 0-2-3. This is a insane build. I don't think I've seen this before. There's no way this is worth it, is it?
I mean,
this isn't standard stuff.
It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. Like, the Queen of Pain blink cooldown is really important, and if you're not gonna be able to like do anything with Shadow Strike in the lane, if you're not worried about being able to sustain, then yeah, just the blink Scream of Pain is better.
Dude, you're actually so
Think of it like Anti-Mage, right? The faster you can move around the map, the faster you can farm.
I cannot believe that he has gone for this build. All right. We did see when Sammy made a rotation over to the mid lane, he ended up dropping a sentry on the camp as well. So Quap isn't going to be able to clear those ones out now. He'll realize that next time he goes over to the small camp.
Dude, that has so many denies.
Yeah, he does. But do keep in mind, Quap is farming with the small camp as well. You actually have a slight gold advantage here on the DK. I feel like this doesn't happen if you go for points in the dagger. Like, the DK is eventually just pushed back out of the lane.
It's close for sure, yeah.
Yeah, he's felt confident to go 2-1-2 on the DK instead of putting extra points into Dragon's Blood because of that. And now he's going to pop his ultimate, put some pressure on the tower. Every hit he does, what is it, 5 seconds? He does like 20 damage to the tower and then 100 damage from the Corrosive Breath. He's actually not going for it, though. Get the click in, Esk. Go for it.
It's hard to push the tower. He has 2 points
this is
free fire,
incredibly
but he's not
dangerous.
using
Like,
it.
he gets instantly punished by like a Decrepify and
nice dodge on the stun. And Overwhelm denied the haste rune top.
Yeah. All right, hold on. That was a super sick play by Kits. He like styled on him as well. He like blinked on top of place as well, like really nearby. It wasn't even like a disengaged blink. That was a go ahead, try to Dragon Tail me blink. He won't even Dragon Tail him anymore.
Dude, this is nuts. There's 6 heroes in the mid lane, and no one's taking any damage. No one's fighting.
Yeah.
And this is great for the cut. I mean, they just stalled out the entire first DK form.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the moment they saw Esk pop this thing, they're like, okay, either he's going to pressure the tower or he's going to be looking for a kill. It's kind of like, it's definitely a warning signal. So, easy enough to react to it. Going for power treads on this DK. Usually the build that you see is like Soul Ring, Wand, Boots, sometimes power treads, and then you want to have your Blink Dagger and your Aghanim Shard. Be as close to those as you can be with the other items at like 15 minutes. We'll see if he can meet that timing.
Dude, look at this defensive ward Kits has. It's actually pretty sick in the mid lane.
Yeah. It's really far back.
Yeah, and it's just not going to get scouted by this sentry at all.
Yeah. Unless Sammy is a genius. He's got like 2 sentries reasonably close to each other.
There's no way he just like assumed there's
He might do
one.
it. This guy's insane.
He knows there's a ward. Wow.
Dude, he knows
All
there's a
right.
ward. He's so smart. Oh my god. This is like the most brilliant Dota player. Where are they pinging out? Sammy, you can figure it out. I believe in you.
He thinks it
Come,
might
take
be
a
on
look.
his high ground.
No, no, no.
Yeah, he does. He thinks it's on his own high ground.
Oh, he got absolutely goofed on. Dude, he's gonna go back and watch this. I can hear Sammy freaking out right now.
Dude, where's this ward?
Where's the board? I have no idea where it is. It's like invisible. Oh, dude, Kits is a genius. Much smarter player. All right. While we're paused here, we can take a look over at the dire jungle. You see the big stacks over by where Overlom is, and he's probably going to go for another.
Yeah, we refer to these as stackies. You know, one of my favorite. Everyone loves snacks.
For the ages.
Uh,
The quest for ultimate glory.
I'm done trying to read.
I don't know what that said.
Look,
it said
look,
please.
man,
I don't know.
I was observing Eastern European Dota. I am done trying to read the minimap when people are drawing on it. Okay. I'm just not gonna look. Well, I'll look and then I'll send a message to the admins. That's about it. I don't want to be involved any further. It is wild what some Dota players do, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ask as a tip over to Alex. All right. You think they are going to be able to stall the second Elder Dragon form without him getting like a single hit in on this tower?
I feel like there's no way you can stall a dragon form a second time. The only reason it kind of worked before is because you brought like 2 more heroes and the catapult.
There is
was
no
there.
way. Is it B-God who's doing this?
What?
He needs to our Dota. Okay. B-God actually lost a DPC game because he disconnected from a game and wasn't able to reconnect.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I just want to write an all chat deja vu, but Nina is going to like put me on blast if I do anything wrong. That guy has no sense of humor. He thinks the funniest thing is me shopping for items.
It is pretty funny though.
Shut up.
It's mostly because you
Alright.
can't spell, and so like when you go to the secret shop and you start trying to type like Helm of Dominator, and you're like HALM or something, and you're like, I don't know where it is. Where's my Helm of Dominator? I see
That is
it.
how you spell helm.
I know. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean? Oh, okay. He's back and he hasn't permanently go and ready my channel. He hasn't permanently disconnected this time.
That's good.
Yeah. No deja vu here. A little bit concerned whenever I see B-God disconnect though.
Regen rune there, bottled up by Kit, and like you said, the stack definitely was done, and he's 4-point screen paint. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he just Sonic Waves these stacks.
Dude, there's no way. He's got 4 points in the Scream. He doesn't need to Sonic Wave these stacks. That's unhinged behavior. He's got a regen rune as well. What need?
Why is he not killing
he
the
missed the
other
wild
stack
one.
though?
He's gonna get them both this time, right?
No.
Oh, dude, they're invading it.
They're
Divine
gonna take
Llama's
the
here.
whole stack.
Dude, he's got Ravage available as
Yeah.
well. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
Like
he
if
should
you
have
just
Sonic Wave. Why didn't he Sonic Wave him? That's what I tried to tell you.
Oh my
Kits.
god.
Unbelievable, Kits.
All right. Well,
All right,
Overlom
Overlom
gets
is
all
good.
of the money. Kit's got literally none.
What can you do?
Well, not literally.
Maybe he's
he
not
got
such a
he got like
genius
100
after all.
gold from like a quad stack and a triple stack. That's not
He
good.
did damage. He did damage to Sam's economy, but he helped the rest of Wildcard by, weakening them and not finishing them off.
Just pop the regen in there. I guess Sonic Wave is a really long cooldown. It's like 2 minutes, but it comes down to the question: is he planning on using it anytime soon? The only hero that you really want to be able to catch with it is probably this Tidehunter, but
I mean, you want to catch anyone with this?
You
I
have
feel
to,
it's
like-
really good.
oh, nice rotation by B-God. Can he take down Hoodwink? Spear from downtown. Oh my gosh! Last auto attack finds the kill. Nicely done.
Does Sticky Bomb and Remote Mine have the same sound when they go off?
Yes. Game's in
cool.
beta, dude. Don't worry about it.
I see. Shit. What was it? I think when Sticky Bomb came out, when you threw it out on Rubik, it was a Remote Mine.
Yep.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Just classic stuff. Mid lane, we're going to see some fights over the runes here. Potentially Kits. Dragon tailed up. He's going to be fine. He can blink, right? Sam's not quite level 6, so he will make it out of there.
Yeah.
And now they will finally start chipping away at this mid tower.
Get
As
him.
with this dragon
With the
form,
trap.
doing some work.
Yeah, get that techies. Oh, there's 200 HP in the trap. There's a sticky bomb. He's gonna be fine though. How many points did you have in it? Alright, he's got 3. Yeah, level 6 is a pretty big deal on the techies, and I believe that is the tome flying out for him right now. Alright, very good. He's got remote mines. He can start placing these things. Make it more difficult for Wildcard to be able to invade their side of the map.
Ooh, spear off the mark from the Mars. Does not find the Llama. And that is your blink reveal. I mean, you gotta get something with that blink reveal from the Mars. That is super rough. Sam drops the ward. We'll be able to scout the Chaos Knight.
But he misses another observer.
They actually saw him place the ward, so it will get dewarded.
Oh, no.
And
Sammy ended up
Llama
missing the
takes
observer.
another
Dude,
stack.
Sammy is getting owned on his D-wards right now. This is insane. He's not sure where it is. I think he's just hanging around the bottom, though, so he doesn't get owned at the moment. But
Spear off the mark, but they do trap the Tide Hunter inside the arena. The damage from the techies, more than enough to finish off. Sonic Wave to farm the camp.
yeah, that's what he was going for there. Wait, did the Sonic Wave even
No, it didn't hit the Tide.
connect? It didn't connect him with him, no.
No. It was the Tyke's mine that killed him.
Yeah, unlucky. Yeah, so like you said, to farm the camp was the intention the entire time. What's our Dragon Knight status? All right. Still not close to his Blink Dagger. Pretty far away. His farm has slowed down the last couple of minutes, it looks like. And thankfully, he's still doing better than the Queen of Pain. You think
That
he
is
goes
true.
for an Aghanim Shard instead of a Blink Dagger? Nice job, B-God. Good last hits. All right, this time,
I
they'll get
think
the
you
tower
have to go
level.
blink. I really do. I mean, you are playing a farming hero. Like, you are playing a mid laner, so you kind of can farm, but Devi Llama has an Axe queued up. So, wait, does he actually have blink coming out? Oh, he just has
Sammy's
an
about
Axe
to
queued
kill
up.
Scourge. Scourge is dead. Dude, he's throwing the cheese.
That's good. I like the cheese. Dragon Tail. Bonk. Yeah, that's a nice one. Kill gonna be given. Okay, Alex. Whatever. Just a
Thank you,
quick
Alex.
yoink.
Very cool. I dropped the Marana spray down as well. Is this one of the cut sprays?
I do not know.
You know what's very funny?
Oh, Nightmare Bottom.
I'll tell you after. Yeah, he doesn't have his ultimate to work with here, but hopefully this gets him by Alex fast. Yeah, pulls him back just a little distance. Hit him with the
Oh, nice arena. That was like, they could just kill her. Yeah, spear her out.
yeah.
Nightmare
Alright,
does come
another
off
one.
cooldown for another sleep there from the Bane. And Eves on the TA should have more than enough damage to take down the Mars. Wait.
Oh no! He didn't time it.
Oh my goodness.
He's just walking away. He's just gonna walk away.
They're
He's just-
TPing mid on Mars.
Dude, this is taking so many more resources than it has to. He's got Blink Dagger up in another 5 seconds. He just... Come on, please finish him. All right.
I would have really
Thank you very much.
I would have really appreciated the Soul Ring into the God's Rebuke to push back the Tide and just continuously run. That would have been funny. The 1 HP Soul Ring.
Using the Wildcard voice lines very well. The self-flame is always very funny.
Oh.
I'm just thinking back on how Sammy got absolutely bodied on the wards earlier.
This game, a lot less action than what we saw out of our South American games earlier. It is 2-4 at 14 minutes, Neff.
Yeah.
No one is dying. I want death and destruction.
All right, you're about to get it.
Talking
The
about
child,
Overlong?
he is going down. The break?
Is he
The
going
slow?
down? Gosh.
The other slow? Dude, he's not going to go down. Ravage him, Devi Llama.
Oh my god, don't do it. Do not ravage the
Do
Pugna.
it.
Do not.
Ravage the Pugna.
Tumbler toy.
Get him. Dude, he's going to get away.
Dragon
with
Knight's
this,
coming.
right?
The blink.
Yeah, he's going to get
He
him.
goes for it. Oh, lots of heals. And there's
Ravage him.
Anchor Smash. Okay, he's dead.
You need the crabs now.
I get no end of joy from this.
Love Dota 2.
I get no end of joy from this.
Of course, of course.
This is my favorite team.
I
No
couldn't.
bias here.
I couldn't understand why, Nev. Can you explain? Any specific reason?
And Wildcard could be your favorite Dota team too for only $9.99 in the Dota 2 store.
Wow.
Wow, what a steal!
Very cool.
Thank you.
thought the supporter packs were like $20. Are they not?
They're on 50% off right now because they're going to expire, I think, in probably like 2 weeks. The spear on the Sam?
Very nice. Fiend's grip. Oh, the disarm from the techies. It's so good, but there's the Ravage. Yeah, they tried.
Yeah. The Ravage before
Arena trapped them.
His...
Can't Scourge do anything. Kit's on the side, thinking about helping, decides, yeah, never mind. There's a lot going on here. 5 heroes in from Wildcard. They take down 3. Kits will disengage.
Oh my God, how is this alive?
I don't even have to cast this game. They can do it for me.
Is that the point of your voice lines? Just have them span caster lines instead, so you don't ever have to cast?
I mean, I basically don't even cast anyway, according to a lot of people. Let's be honest here.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to be the one to tell you, but... Oh, wait. What? Esk definitely missed, like, pressed the wrong... He like, blinked in, then soul ringed or something. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, drops the 5 rat line. All chat. Eve's going for Roshan, by the way. Triple meld strike off into it. -3 armor. Very cool. He's got a Desolator as well. Meanwhile, the rest of the team, I think, going to try to keep him at bay here.
Sammy goes down. Nice spear. Finds this Dragon Knight as well. And a big silence on the backside from B-God. He gets away with the haste. He's going to escape the courier. Not as lucky. Divine Llama running away with the barrier as well. Kits with the chase here. Doing what he can. 4 points in the scream. It's not enough. He just heals himself. And there it is. They will finally bring down the pesky watermelon. And they might be able to finish off Roche here.
It's got 5,000 HP left. Getting it is going to be kind of tough. I mean, it's some sort of tool to be able to delay this one. Okay, great, but unfortunately they already used... Or sorry, they don't have enough gold on this Dragon Knight, the Aghanim Shard, so I'm pretty sure they die. He was very ambitious going for this one. No Ravage available, no Fiend's Grip available. They give it up. Goes the way of Kits.
It's a big one.
Now.
This Aegis will be able to help him a lot because he needs to get to that BKB timing.
Yeah. Game has been relatively even so far, but the Aegis will give a decent advantage on the side of the cut. Yeah, like you mentioned, BKB being worked on now. The Queen of Pain. Only like 700 gold off now, too.
Dude, this mid, like, both these mid heroes just, like, don't have farm. Like,
Who do you think this favors?
I mean, the Queen of Pain being this underfarmed is, like, shocking.
That's kind of harsh, but okay.
Well, it's like... We're so used to like Queen of Pain just getting so much on the map, and like she didn't really get like shut down mid, and she went for this like super like farm oriented build of this Scream of Pain. But like their invasions into the jungle where they just took all of their stacks multiple times just slowed down her progression because that was the only way she was gonna like find farm in this game.
Yeah, she's least farmed to the cores despite going for this build. You are absolutely correct about that. You know what else is all right, I'm just going to say I've got no transition. Aghanim Scepter coming out on Tidehunter. He's only 500 gold off. He's getting this super early.
Yeah, I
Usually
like this.
This is like a 3rd item on Tidehunter, but this early, man, it just slaps, man. You get the extra gush slow. You get the extra gush damage.
Dead Squirrel in the bottom lane looking for Sam. He does have the Fiend's Grip, but doesn't look like he's going to get any help from his team here. Are we going to get a Sonic Wave? Oh, all right, don't need it. You got the Sticky Bomb.
Unlucky. All right, it's okay. This is making space for Divine Llama for his early Aghanim Scepter.
Dude,
he's going to
B-God
suffer
almost
so
has
Divine
Shard.
can pop off. Okay. He does. 200 gold away. I mean, things get a lot easier for them. Like, he drops that Suicide 400 radius. That nearly covers the entire span of an arena. So everybody is just, like, stunned for 1.75 seconds and silence for, what, 7? Yeah, they got to nerf the numbers on this thing.
It's balanced, I think.
A lot of confidence there.
Oh, saved thanks to a raindrop.
Very cool. How's TA doing up in top? Any items on our courier? No. I mean, I think very much needs a BKB before the next team fight. Yeah, queues it up right now. There's the Aghanim Scepter, by the way. He didn't get the extra gush slow yet. He's probably going to get the damage talent first. Yeah, he's one of the abilities first. This is, I think, normal on the Tidehunter. You probably want Cracking Shell and Anchor Smash maxed out in the early game, and then by the time you have the eggs,
Yeah,
with these
go back for
improvements.
your talents. Yeah, they don't really
Yeah.
do a whole lot until you have the Ags, to be honest.
Yeah. The plus 120 is actually pretty sick, though.
Yeah.
380 damage. Yeah, that's simple addition. 380 damage coming out from like each gush, and 50% slow, and
That's
a
pretty
massive line that gives you vision too. Yeah,
It's pretty
he
good.
didn't. Yeah, I thought he'd steal that one from Aid, but he didn't secure it.
Hey, Neff, did you see the score?
Ricky, you son of a bitch.
We had one
you're right, I'm a
earlier, but
simple man.
we were like way too busy talking about other stuff in the game. But this game is
Nice.
quite slow, so I'm gonna bring attention to it this time.
Yeah, very good.
You're welcome, everyone in Twitch chat. For those of you who may
Yeah,
not
yeah.
have noticed, your day is now brighter.
I'm sure I was the last one to notice. Let's be real here. How could I not notice a funny haha? All right, Aghanim Shard is almost done on the Queen of Pain as well. We get closer to that. Yeah, end up doing the gush damage first. His slow is still pretty big deal once he's got that. But both teams acquiring their tools to be able to fight. BKB's being working on the DK, the Templar Assassin, Queen of Pain has hers, Mars has his. Yeah, all right. They kind of hit their BKBs first. They're just running into their jungle to fight them here.
It's a really good fight. Oh, they saw the Tidehunter, but
No, Sammy, don't do
they
it.
saw Sam as well. I mean, that's the target if you can get the initiation, but it's got to be Mars to find him. But they're just so smart. They walk to the other side, play near their own ward,
Goodbye.
Kit's in the mid lane. Pretty
Goodbye's
safe.
good.
Do they find
They could've-
Eves? BKB delivered.
Right, smoke expires, and Devi catches them out.
Oh my
So
god.
Dope managed to
Very
catch
well
them with
done.
his first smoke. Yeah, this would have been so dangerous. 3 BKBs completed on your side, the Aghanim Shard on techies. Meanwhile, you're still working on all these items on everybody else, and they didn't get the fight into them with the Aegis. So, Wildcard, nice work dodging this one out.
Dude, does Gus just solo a wave?
No, it kills
Or
range
they did
creeps.
it twice? Yeah, he did it
He
twice.
might have done it twice. It's only got a 7-second cooldown. But yeah, it kills range creeps.
That's nuts.
It is very cool. You can farm them like really safely as well because this thing goes incredibly far. 2200 range.
Smoked up again.
Yep.
Great.
Again, they really want to connect with them before they get the BKBs. They know how much stronger they are right now on the cut.
Yeah,
Like,
Wildcard
This Ravage.
have to get like have to know something's coming, right? Like, oh, Gush connects.
Yeah, they ping
Blink
that one
dagger
out.
broken. He
Sam
can
will
go
die
for the blink
this.
forward. He does. He gets the arena, but Eves with the blink to dodge and the catch. The Pugna Scourge with the BKB will be able to take him down. The tension turned on over to the TA. Refraction is down. Her BKBs are still there. B got just a sliver of health, but finally ticks on down. The buyback from Sam doing work as they manage to keep the TA alive. There's the Ravage onto the CKs. Isolated away from the fight. Blink dodge the stun. Well done. Now Mars, nightmared up, held off on the backside of the fight. 3 heroes dead on the cut as they might look for more. Alex here on the hoodwink with a nice
He's the
bushwhack.
silence.
Kits is here. He can't do
he's gonna
it.
turn
He's
on
got no mana. He has to just blink away.
Yeah.
And Aid, he can blink out. Is he going to actually survive? Yeah, he will.
He is. But they still lose 3. I mean, you have to buy back there on Sam. I mean, you lose the Dragonite as well, but that fight definitely goes your way. That was BKB reveals off on 3 heroes. You managed to take that. The only hero that you had the BKB completed on your side was this Templar.
Which, it,
So-
you know, did wonders in that fight. If they're actually able to bring down the TA, like, this fight's very different, but weren't able to do so. And
I did like what Kits did at the tail end of that team fight, like jumping in off onto the Templar Assassin with that Aghanim Shard that was recently completed as well, but unfortunately didn't have enough follow-up damage to blow him up. They got him with the silence after Refraction expired, but didn't have the damage, unfortunately. It was very close. So they took that about as well as they could on the cut, but Wildcard definitely outmaneuvered them in the beginning. Held that Ravage as long as possible. The fact they couldn't get Devi before the BKBs popped also made that more difficult for them. But this Aghanim Scepter is pretty sick.
yeah, I mean,
Device
his
kind of
his
carrying the
Ravage was
fight.
perfect. It basically just waited right until the CK BKB was coming off and
Yeah, it managed to hit everybody who was still alive as well. It caught Quap down on the low ground. Caught the other 2 heroes.
Sam's reaction right at the beginning of that fight was pretty good too. He also just like got the perfect Nightmare into Fiend's Grip, just removing Pugna from the fight. They did force the buyback, of course, but I mean, that's a big deal, taking that hero out right away.
Yeah. And yeah, they're gonna keep up the aggression right now on the cut. I mean, that fight didn't go well for them, obviously, but they still want to be able to fight them before Dragon Knight gets his BKB or Tidehunter gets closer to like whatever his next item might be. They definitely don't want to play late game into a Ravage. Sorry, Refresher Ravage.
Yeah, Divine Llama is very farmed. He's queued up the Shiva's guard next, which makes a lot of sense to me. Just super strong item this game. He also needs that extra mana if he wants to go for a refresher. What are we laughing at? What are we laughing at? What's so funny, neph? Huh?
One of my old roommates just messaged me. I lived with them like, I don't know, 8 years ago, and he just says, "Why'd you cast a bunch of Spanish people?" So there's a weird glitch in Dota TV right now. If you try to watch it and select one of the broadcast channels, it will just take audio from whoever. Sometimes it'll take like multiple audio channels into the same one.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's been an issue for a little while now, and I think it has been reported, but it hasn't been a priority to fix, I don't believe.
Dude, Dota slash like being a priority? Come on. We got the one Valve dev who, you know, nerfed Pango instead of fixing any of the other things.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest menace of the patch, the Pango.
Yeah, I don't really understand the mechanics behind this particular issue, so because it's not really understood, it might be more difficult to fix. I don't know how long it's been like this, but like, I think at least a month, 2 months?
Dude, no, it's been like this since TI.
Yeah. I just remember like doing some tests before this DPC season because we did remote, and I'm like, hey, these broadcast channels aren't really working.
Yeah.
And sure enough, eventually, an old friend had tried to check in on me. Dude, everyone's just speaking Spanish when I'm trying to watch you.
Smoke up here from Wildcard. They get the ward down, instantly found. This Fiend's Grip comes out right away. The Ravage too. Mars doesn't BKB. Can't cancel the Fiend's Grip and Scourge. He's already lost so much HP. Try to keep himself alive, though. There's going to be the Arena. Big Sonic Wave, but the Nightmare almost saves him. B-God comes on through, catches the DK, but the wards, or the mines rather, are going to be enough to take down Sam. Scourge kept alive thanks to Overlom. A great fight from the cut so far, but Divine Llama, he's going back in with that buyback, and they've got a lot of chasing potential. Scourge unable to arm the toggle his way out of this one, and they're looking for more. Aid with the TP out, not gonna happen. They get Overlom as well. Potentially they do. Beautiful buyback from Divine Llama.
Yeah, they almost catch the Queen of Pain on the tail end of the team fight as well. Alex throws a bushwhack over the trees. He waited a little bit too long, so it didn't end up connecting. Quap ends up getting the TP out, but again, he did have to buy back into on Divine Llama, but sick team fight there. He's managing to stay alive. If you can't get the kill off on him in the beginning, he ended up doing so much damage. And Tidehunter as well. I mean, he's doing almost as much as TA in these team fights. I feel like Devi is just on point lately.
Yeah, he's been playing very well. Do you see he hit 10K today?
I did. Apparently everyone... I gotta be an unbiased caster, but it was pretty cool. Everyone on Wildcard was like, they're like, what, rank 16, 17, 18, 19 or something like that. Like, the 4 of their players all right next to each other on the leaderboard.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyways, they did take that fight reasonably well at the beginning. Kits is at a deathless game so far, which hasn't been easy either, and has started to catch back up. He's still behind counterpart by like what, 400 gold, but Kai Assange coming up next. That'll definitely help. It's like he headband found by the Chaos Knight as well. Yeah, one other issue that happened in that team fight is I didn't see how, but I think maybe Templar Assassin came in after the techies, but Suicide didn't actually end up connecting with the TA. Excuse me.
She just BKB'd maybe? I mean, the Suicide came out on the left side of the fight where like Bane, Tidehunter, and all them were.
Yep. Alex. Oh, throw the decoy. Oh, he got so decoyed. Oh, he got bushwhacked by
oh my god, Alex just nearly died the 2 mines though.
Alright. I would have looked really foolish if he ended up dying afterwards.
That being said, aggressive blink into the base. Eves gets his kill onto Overlom. He does have the buyback, but removing Pugna really big, and he doesn't have that arena now, so You just got baited going after this Hoodwink. You have no spells for this high ground defense. One lane of barracks is gone, and they're looking for kits here. Sam, he's got the Fiend's Grip. Gush does come through. Blink not available quite yet. The Fiend's Grip is there. They have the Ravage. They want to go for it, but a nice cancel from B-God. The Mine's doing a lot of work, but unable to finish him off. He's going to be able to TP out.
Divide didn't Ravage the techies. The restraint on this man. I would have gone for it after getting my Fiend's Grip interrupted. I mean, it's certainly dead. Anyways, unfortunately, they don't have an arena available. I guess you could say that Mars got hoodwinked.
Yep.
Hoodwinked. Yeah. Okay,
I get it because the name of the hero.
Yeah.
Good one.
Funny haha for you.
That's the first one I think you've made all day.
Quite a while.
Esk is looking for some targets in the top lane here. Sticky Bomb gonna make it very difficult for him to continue the chase, but Eves just goes right onto the high ground again. With the Aegis, he feels so strong. He's got a Butterfly as well, so it's even more difficult for this Scourge Chaos Knight to find these kills. And I think the cut a little bit at losses here on what to do. Melee barracks is down. Ooh, that I'm sorry, range barracks is down, not melee barracks. They're actually back. Llama's all the way in base now.
Yeah. And I'll probably chase them out after this one. It does have Ravage available again. Fiend's Grip still on cooldown for another 30, so this is probably what they're waiting on, but by the time they mount to push again, they're not going to have that much longer left on this Aegis. I'm surprised they're kind of leaving their base
They're
at the moment. Maybe just feeling like they... Yeah, trying to find something after losing the rags. Going for the Tidehunter nearby this outpost is...
Oh boy, that is a DD rune.
Yeah. He with the confidence, his TP's right onto the outpost. And then we see his aid going for it.
I mean, can they just walk up onto the high ground? I mean, they can try Esk with the stun there. Does catch the Pugna. The damage from the Sharpshooter as well. Pugna is going to take out to the Fireball. No, 8 HP survival kits. Able to get the BKB and TP out as well. Right now, it seems like Wildcard, the ones who, I guess, kind of got owned there. I really thought that this was going to be like a great fight for them.
Yeah, nice dodge there by the cat. I thought for sure you could finish off there by at least the Templar Assassin, but no crits. Yeah, your damage is a lot more than when we go for the Butterfly type of Daedalus or a Silver Edge. He's going for the Silver Edge now, though. But yeah, they kill retroactively.
I mean, of course, the buyback on the Bane, which, you know, no joke, but they're going to continue to now pressure the the mid lane of barracks. And it will finally fall. 14-14, but a 10,000 gold advantage for Wildcard. Almost all of it on this Templar Assassin.
Silver Edge is almost completed as well. I think once TA gets to level 25, I think it's going to become very difficult. I mean, the fight's still winnable. You always have a win condition with like a super sick arena into a spear onto the TA. Like techies being able to get in with a suicide, like a lot of damage, a lot of silence, but it is hard, man.
It really is. Yeah. Just going to be reclaimed there right as the Silver Edge gets delivered. What item do you sell in the TA? You could just drop, like, I mean, you sell the wand, but probably sell your boots, go towards Swift Blink would be my guess. I think that's usually the plays at this point.
Yeah. He's so slow at that point, though. Like, you've only got 350 base movement speed anyways. You can't flutter anymore like you used to be able to with the Butterfly. Do you miss fluttering?
Flutter was a pretty cool mechanic.
Yeah. You lose your evasion for extra movement speed.
Yeah.
I think there were just too many circumstances where it was good to be fluttering. It gave you a lot of movement speed.
Yeah. Was it also phased as well?
I don't recall that part.
I feel like it was
brain
phased.
Don't work so good. All right, they draw an arrow. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to look at drawings in the mini map.
I'm not really sure what they're doing. They're just playing around top side of the map. I suppose here is there any specific items they're waiting for? Eska's very close to an Assault Cuirass. Divine Llama has his refresher, so it's rather than going for the Shivas, he just buys it out. So double Ravage is online. We are going to see Eve's Q up that Swift Blink as expected. I mean, Wildcard seems like they have everything they need to close out this game.
Other than the Assault Cuirass, which is still on the way.
Yeah.
Oh, Sammy's going for a Glimmer Cape. I've been seeing some unhinged shit recently. Some of these Eastern European games, people have been going Shadow Amulet on their Bane and just playing like Trapdoor Spider Dota.
It just like
A Shadow Amulet somewhere waiting for the enemies to like push it in, or
and they just like
they come by
them.
them. Yeah, and they nightmare them and then Beans grip them.
Oh my god, the damage. Alright, 8 here on the Mars.
Yep. I mean, the fact that this wave is so pushed in.
Can you
means
get the
they aren't
TA
able
is
to
the
take many
question,
creeps.
right? Oh, he goes into this. Nope, not gonna risk it.
Alright, we clear out this wave. And thankfully, Divine Llama can make quick work of the bottom. Yeah, they ping out the TA. I mean, if they wait for Yves to come to them, they're in a lot more difficult position. They need to take the initiative and like get the disable off onto Templar before she pops her BKB.
And they're just gonna wait for next Roche potentially. Play it safe on the side of Wildcard.
Yeah.
Dragon Knight is so farmed as well. Finally, right? Like this, like a lot of times when you play DK, you hardly ever get to like this third item. A lot of times it's just like blink, BKB, and shard from the offlane. You don't really get that much time to farm. So feels very good to be able to do that.
This is so slow, man. I'm so tired of this. I just want to see them run into each other. This is a very long Roche respawn, by the way. If they wait for this one, they're going to be waiting another 3 minutes.
Yep, and they probably
They've got
will.
a trap. I mean, I don't think they will. They've got a trap in the pit. They don't really have to wait. They feel a lot stronger than them. What's the cut working for right now? What's the argument against waiting?
I mean, those are some good items. They get the Witchbane for Eves here. They've got the Leveler as well. You can put that on your DK.
You're definitely taking the Witch Bane.
They finally get the D ward that they've been waiting for.
Yeah, like this Witch Bane is a free nullifier essentially.
It's just a lot of damage against the Queen of Pain as well.
The Pugna dispel,
Yeah.
man. It's a very big deal. This item is busted. Like building a nullifier is super annoying. You could buy like a 5,000 gold item, almost 5,000 gold item to counter out 1,500 gold item.
Yeah, it is a very good Witchbane game. You are correct. All right, bottom tier
Mars?
3 tower finally about to. Ooh, Blink Spear off the mark. He got the tower and left. That cart just destroying all the mines as he walks through. Unfortunate for the
There
techies
goes
there.
my defense. Yeah, dude, he's got like no mines in his base either. He needs to be like planting them like crazy behind his tier 2 tower. Oh, sorry, tier 3 tower. Or to punish any kind of dives.
Alex here on the Hoodwink, looking for something. He'll grab the D word. 8 comes in, nice blink. Stun onto the Tidehunter, but he's got the refresher. And they are way too afraid to continue the chase. It's going to be Esk who goes in instead, finds the Pugna. 8's going to pop that refresher himself. Kits comes in, second arena, but the BKBs are there. And oh my god, the damage. Queen of Pain instantly melted, and the Fiend's Grip now onto the CK. They need to help him, and fast. It does come through. There's Ravage number 1. Ravage number 2 as TA takes him down 1 by 1. Scourge will be next. Triple kill goes the way of the TA, and Eve's feeling very good.
Oh my god, how is this man still alive? See how he managed to live through all of that. He's right up in the CK's face, dropping that on him.
Looks like a GG coming out here fairly soon as Wildcard played a very slow game 1, but very disciplined.
Yeah, Divine Llama, this first item here on the Agnum Scepter, it was huge. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like the highest hero damage inside the game. He played super sick. Esk as well on this DK. Eve's usual stuff from him, but MVP, man, Divine Llama has been the MVP of so many games lately. I gotta say.
The guy's good, man.
Yeah.
His buyback, too, in that fight was so sick.
Yeah, it was.
It's hard to not say Eves being an MVP, though. He's 12-1-7, man.
Yeah. And I did like what the cut did, though. I mean, they managed to hit older BKB timings before the cut did. But then Wildcard just like successfully dodging them for a couple of minutes where the cut had like their absolute power spike. And they weren't really going to be able to fight them in the late game. this last pick, Tidehunter, I think kind of came as a surprise to the cut. They were so certain that this Dragonite would be played over in the offlane, and they just like hit him with the reverse. Uh, Made the SE's game maybe a little bit annoying, but Tidehunter was like very much the perfect pick from out last year. So congratulations to the wild card. Some smart drafting here. Game number 1. Nice job dodging out the cut, but we'll see if the cut are able to come up with a different plan for the second series. Catch wildcard off guard.
Yeah, we'll see. We got one more game here this evening, everyone. So stay tuned here for more.